Hey guys, Deputy1024 back with episode 2 of our Minecraft Let's Play series. First episode, we were able to make our temporary structure, able to start digging the mine, got a little bit of food, a little bit of materials. In this episode, let's try to focus on working some more on our temporary structure, like, I don't know, put a roof on the building. And also, let's try to dig a little bit more in the mine, try to touch that up, make it look a little bit better. Thanks for all the support and you guys watching, and let's get into the episode. So we're going to go on a quick mining trip. We already started digging a mine somewhere around here. Here it is. Alright, cool. So, this was a very temporary mine that I just started digging, just because we needed that extra little bit of cobblestone. I keep hearing walking. I don't want it to be creepers, but we got a bunch of cats around, so we should be good. But, we'll try to make this a better looking mine, eventually. But what we're going to do now is we're going to try to get a lot of cobblestone, and we're going to try to get some other, materials like the coal and the iron that we were talking about earlier. That way we can start lighting up our house for a permanent shelter that we're going to try to be making. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and make this 5 and 6. So what we'll do is we'll make this 6 deep. And what I'll probably do is I will fast forward through most of this as I'm digging it. That way you don't really have to sit here and watch me dig this entire tunnel. But just so you guys are aware, I dig my mines a little bit different than most people, just because I like to keep them well lit. And until I find that coal, it's probably going to be a little dark for you guys. But to save on torches and stuff, what I typically do is I make it so... Oh, we ran into some water. But what I typically do is I dig them a little bit different, like I said. So we'll make sure we fill all this in. So instead of just digging with torches that go down, but I'll show you, which won't really make sense just yet, but I'm going to dig a little trench that runs along next to it. So we'll go ahead and fast forward through this part. So we just went through 3 stone pickaxes. We got all this material right here. I can show it to you right now. Alright, over 4 stacks of cobblestone, 45 diorite. We found 23 extra pieces of iron ore. We got 17 andesite and 3 granite before we found our very first piece of coal. I know it's kind of hard to see. Like I said, we don't have much light down here, but we do have extra wood on us. So what we'll do is we'll make another crafting table just so we have one down here. Cool. And crafting table right here. Alright, cool. Put a crafting table down real quick just so I can make a couple more pickaxes, because apparently this game does not like me today. And we'll get our first couple pieces of coal here. Come on, big money. Give me all the coal. By the way, we made it down to level 15. If you see the coordinates on my top left of my screen, the reason I turned those on, like I said, it makes it just a little bit easier for me to explain to you what's going on. But typically, the water level that you're going to be dealing with on this version of Minecraft, which is the Bedrock version, You're going to be looking at like level 63 is where you'll find most water. I'm getting rid of this gravel just because I really hate gravel, but 63 is that level where if you see me jump up in the air, you'll see it goes to the 16. So 16, 15, 16, 15, because I'm jumping and going back down a level. So when you're digging for higher level stuff like redstone or diamonds, other important materials, lapis lazuli, stuff like that, you're going to find it down by Y level 11, because that's typically where you're going to find most lava that spawns. Lava is important because then you can make obsidian and stuff like that, but I'm not too concerned with that right now because we do have a little bit of lava up by our village up at the very top where we saw that old broken down nether portal. So I'm just going to get rid of all this gravel because I really hate digging around gravel because it can fall on your head if you're digging up and it will eventually suffocate you and kill you. So at least I'm going to break down as much as I can before the shovel breaks. But we'll see how much we can get rid of. So now that we have coal, we can start making our torches. We can actually start cooking some food because you can see our hunger level's still a little bit low. But that's fine. We'll be more than okay. Alright, so my shovel broke. But if you remember, we already made a crafting table down here, so I'll just make another shovel real quick. Boop. And we haven't made a sword yet, so I'll make a sword too, just in case we do find any monsters. Right now, I don't know if it's daytime or nighttime up on the surface. So if we go back up there and it is nighttime, it does look like it's nighttime. If you can see, it's still dark up there. Typically at the very end of that tunnel, that you'd see the light. So we do know it's nighttime up there, so we'll stay down here for now because we're still mining anyway. So like I said, this isn't going to be a crazy mining adventure, but we do need some materials down while we're down here before we go back up. So like I said, if it's still nighttime, we'll just stay down here and ride it out, almost like a makeshift shelter. So there's another piece of coal right here. Gather that up. So when you mine gravel with just your basic shovel, you'll have the chance of it dropping gravel, just like your normal block that you can replace down. And then also sometimes it drops flint. Flint, we'll be using it later to light things on fire. With a one piece of iron ingot, we'll make what's called flint and steel. And that's what we're basically going to use just to ignite things. So most notably our nether portal when we do make that. All right. I do hate me some gravel. Okay. I guess there's a lightning storm going on up on the surface. Since we're so deep underground, we really can't see it, but yeah, there's definitely some lightning going off around us, so. Ooh. So lightning is actually pretty scary in this game because it can strike you and it can kill you in the game, and you don't know when it's going to hit. There's no like little marker or something like that that's going to tell you when. But also it can strike a creeper. So you remember those things that shake and blow up when we hit them, but the creeper, when it gets hit by lightning, it turns into what's called a supercharged creeper, which makes the explosion even bigger. And it's also a really fun little special way that you can get, if it blows up like a zombie or a skeleton, if that supercharged creeper actually hits those things, they'll drop the head of that monster or mob that you can actually wear in the game. So it's pretty interesting because those are the only real ways to get them, unless you're in creative, which again we're not going to be playing on creative mode. So for what we're doing, it's going to be the only real way to get that. So we are already down at Y11, which is where we wanted to ultimately be. So we'll just make a little itty bitty room down here. Nothing crazy. Make it like a little 5x5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm all out of shovels real quick. So we'll make this go in 2. And then, of course, there's more gravel. I hate me some gravel, I'll tell you what. So quick. We'll do this. And then we'll come out 2 right here to make our little basic 5x5 room. And like I said, this is just going to be a little staging area for the bottom of our mine. We'll make it all look better and stuff now. More lightning. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. It is really sounding terrible up there. Let's make it 3 high real quick. That we have a little bit of room. We don't have to bump our heads if we happen to jump or anything. Alright, cool. So what we'll do is, since we have a little room down here now, we are going to place another crafting table down. Our crafting table that we had up there earlier, we'll just put it right in the center, that way we know where it's at. Cool. And since we have plenty of cobblestone now, what we'll do is we'll make another furnace down here and put that down. Oh, I didn't have the right thing out. Break that down real quick. And cool. We'll put that down. Alright, sweet. Yikes. Rather nasty out there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Now that we have this, like I said, we're not going to go on a crazy mining adventure. We still do need to make another shovel, though, in the event that I do need to break more gravel down, which is looking like the case. Gravel for days down here for some reason. Oh, it looks like we may be running into lava over here. That would be cool. I think we ran into lava. Was it underneath us? Strange. I thought I saw it light up. But no worries. Let's just get rid of this last little bit of gravel here. Alright, cool. And we can just go ahead and block this off because I really don't care about that too much. Absolutely disgusting weather out in the world of Minecraft. Cool. I hear water. Flowing water. Aha! Here's the lava. Alright, cool. So when you're playing Minecraft, you can very well just walk off. So let's say, because this is a lava pool, let's say that the lava pool is right here. Okay? So if we just walk forward, we're going to fall into it every time. If you crouch, which whatever button that is for you, like I said, I play on the controller, so I push in my right thumbstick, and you can see my little character, which should be like right there in the top left corner there. You can see him crouched, standing up. As soon as he's crouched, that little guy's going to pop up in the corner. That way, if you can hear me because of lightning, that you know that he's crouched. Well, if you're walking forward, you can't fall. I'm pressing completely forward right now. You're not going to fall into or fall off of blocks once you're crouched. It's just a safer way if you're building up high or if you're working around lava. Obviously, you don't want to walk into the lava. So you want to be able to show that you're crouched when you're doing this stuff. But if you do get hit in the back by a spider or a zombie, it can still knock you in. So you have to be aware of your surroundings a little bit. But just so you know, if you're crouching, you're going to be safe if you're working around lava. So what we'll do is we will, I have to kind of go around it, but we do know that there's lava right here. So we don't have the tool. More lightning. We don't have the tools to break down that redstone just yet. So what we'll do is we'll just go around it. But we're going to keep a mine shaft that's going to go directly this direction. And like I said, because we're at that lava level that we talked about earlier, Y11, as you can see, it's level with the lava. We're going to make sure that we dig our mine shaft at this level. And what I don't want to happen is for there to be lava here by this iron, but I do want to make sure we get the iron, because iron's going to be super important for us. Oh, like at that, I didn't want that to happen, but that's okay. We only lost one piece. And like I said, I'm making sure that I'm crouching around the lava so I don't fall into it. And what we'll do is we will make sure we block this off a little bit, so in the event that we do dig down, I don't want to fall into lava. So, and I hear some mobs over here, so maybe we'll venture off just a little bit over this direction. Make sure we don't fall down our hole that we dug. That lightning gets me every time. It's so loud. I thought I heard him. Oh, I still hear him. Are they above me? Oh, here's gold here. We'll just leave that open for now. Like I said, I don't want to go too much on a crazy mining adventure just yet because we're just going to focus on making our shelter today. We'll fill that back in. That was our little demonstration hole. So here's what we're going to do. So because we have this, if we wanted to get up and down our little stairs that we had here, to get to the bottom of our mine, we'd have to jump. And like we know from earlier, our fatigue starts to drop, our little health, our hunger meter goes down whenever we jump up and down too much. So what we'll do is we'll start making some stairs. So we know that we started around 63, 64, 65-ish area for our height, which is our Y coordinate up and down. From 60 whatever down to Y level 11. We know we made about 50. So what we'll do is we'll make a little bit over. We'll make 64, maybe 68-ish. We'll make 68 stairs, and that way we'll put the stairs down. That way we don't have to jump or anything. We can just walk. So as we're walking up here, we'll just place down all the stairs that we got, so we don't have to jump anymore. Oh, and what I hear is some things walking around up there. So because I can hear that, let me just poke my head up real quick and see. Okay, it looks like it's just cats. Okay, that's fine. Cats are fine. But sometimes the creepers and cats sound the same when they're walking around, so I didn't want to poke my head up and get blown up. So, but yeah, just had to be advertised, it is pouring down rain up here. There's zombies. Zombies can actually survive during the daytime if it's night, so we don't know what time it is right now. Oh, it is nighttime. Cool. But if it's raining during the day, zombies can still live because the sun's not out to burn them. So we can hear a zombie right here. Ah, don't want to get hit by him. It's on normal mode, so we do have to be careful still. Cool. And they just dropped some basic rotten flesh. So, ooh, that husk is still alive. So the husk actually can live during the day. We gotta sprint because I don't want them killing any villagers. Zombies and husks, they will attempt to kill villagers, so we don't want that in our lives. So we'll make sure that we kill this husk because they can survive during the daytime. So our villagers are saved. So in the meantime, now that we have some coal, finally, which just seems like it took forever to get, what we can do is we can go back to our furnace right here and drop some of that in there. And we can start cooking our raw pork chops. Once we cook the raw pork chops, they become pork chops. I keep hearing walking. It's probably villagers or cats or something, but it is absolutely freaking me out. Did a villager just drop down my mine? Is that what happened? Sir, you have no business being there. Get out of there. Alright. So now that we have a couple pork chops cooked, we'll go ahead and eat that. And just take a look at the hunger bar. We're missing 6 hunger. So what we'll do is we'll eat 1 pork chop. All of a sudden, we get 4 of them back. So we'll obviously go ahead and top off. And now we are full hunger again. So we don't have to worry about it. If we were to be hurt, our health would regenerate again now, which would be awesome. But like I said, we fortunately haven't got hit yet, and we haven't got hurt. So I don't think we've taken fall damage this game yet. So well, let me go over here real quick and just get this sugar cane. Cool. Very, very, very cool. Alright, cool. So, we're going to go back over here real quick. We do have some extra wood still, so let's throw a door on this bad boy. And now that we've got some cobblestone, we can actually start working on the roof and the floor a little bit. So, sweet. And now that we have the dirt removed, we'll go ahead and just put this cobblestone down to make a little bit of contrast so we can actually have a floor in here. It'll make it look a little bit better. I know we're not looking for crazy aesthetics or anything like that for our first little shelter, but if we can do it, why not, right? So here's what we'll do. We'll put this whole floor down. Cool. We'll go back to our crafting table real quick and we'll make ourselves a door. It makes it in sets of 3, so we'll have a couple extra doors left over, but we'll only need the 1 for now. And we'll go ahead and pop that bad boy down. And we'll be the only ones coming in. Now, so what we'll do over here is we will make some of our cobblestone blocks that we have into the stairs that we have that we made earlier. So let's go ahead and make a few like that. So we'll just start with 45 just to start off with. So we'll get some materials to build up real quick. Cool. All right. So now that I want to come up here, we'll just go bloop, bloop. People walking scares me every time. All right, cool. So if we can, let's try to see if we can place the stairs here. We'll go all the way around. Cool. Sweet. Make sure that comes back out like that. Cool. And we'll make this come out one more. Just for fun. And actually, you know what? That was silly that I put this there because I can place the cobblestone from down here, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright. We're almost out of stairs right now. Alright, cool. So we'll make that come up just like that. And now we'll make this come out like this. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. This is just a temporary thing so I can get up here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that there and that there. And we're actually out of... Oh, I took fall damage. So you see how I took a little bit of fall damage because I fell from 3 blocks high? That's only going to be a half a heart. But because my hunger's all the way full, you saw it pop right back up. So I'm not going to be too hurt right now. We'll keep the food on us, actually. And we'll go ahead and make a few more stairs. Cool. So 28. Sweet. All right. And like I said, we'll do a little temporary thing here. We'll probably make this come up. Here's what we're gonna do here, actually. We're gonna break this down. This isn't a design that I thought of, this is just something I'm literally coming up with off the top of my head, so be mindful, this isn't something that I've done before or anything like that. So we'll come up like that, and here's what we'll do. We'll put this cobblestone block here. Cool. And what we'll eventually do is, actually, we'll make this come down just a little bit. Yeah, we'll break this down real quick. What I'll do is I'll put wood up here. And I'll eventually put a window here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, I'm using an axe. I should be using a pickaxe. Alright, cool. So eventually I put glass there to make it into a window. And in the meantime, we're going to run out of cobblestone, I'm sure. But, and of course I took more fall damage. That's okay. Cool. Cool. Sweet. And what we'll do is, just for fun, we'll put little corners here on this like that. Give it a little accent, why not? Well, there we go. Alright, cool. Ah, we're gonna run out of cobble. worries. Okay, we can probably drop right here. Cool. And I think, yeah, we're going to run out of cobblestone for sure. So we may need to go back down there and mine just a little bit more to finish off our house. But that's okay. Oh, hello, baby villager. Sweet. All right. And what we'll do is... I'm out of cobblestone, dang it. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go back down there and we'll finish off gathering just a little bit more cobblestone. And then we can finish this house off. We'll take a look at it real quick to see how it's looking. Looking pretty cool, if I do say so myself, for our first little shelter. Once we get some glass and stuff, we'll throw some windows in there. And it should be a pretty sweet little starter house. Very basic, just more blocky than anything. But like I said, we don't need anything too crazy when we're first starting out anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. And so here's what we'll do. We'll come back in here. We'll drop off all the things that we don't need again. And you know what? Let's make our own little server chest. We don't have anything in here, so we'll put in all our extra stuff here. All that gravel can go together. All this can go together. The dirt can go together. And in the meantime, actually, we've got plenty of iron. So let's go ahead and start throwing that some of there. And we'll cook some of that too. I still don't want to use iron tools, just because I won't need that down there. Just because I don't want to waste my iron that I have. It's still going to be super important to us at the beginning of this game. And I had some other cobblestone here. And what we'll do is... we'll make one extra pickaxe because I think I'm out of cobblestone again, so not a big deal. So we'll put that there, and our extra rotten flesh, and we won't need that door either. So you always want to carry some wood with you just in case you want to make a crafting table or you get lost in a cave or something like that. You always want to have wood because cobblestone is going to be pretty much everywhere. As soon as you break down stone, you're gonna have cobble. So you can always make tools if you do happen to get lost or anything like that. So always just make sure you're carrying wood with you. And we can keep that one extra piece of cobble. And sticks, why not? We'll carry sticks with us too. Cool. And we'll keep our extra stuff right here in inventory. And always we're going to make sure we have food with us. It is nighttime right now. I'm going to close this door, not that it matters, but we'll make sure we sleep through the night again. Go down to the mine. We'll get a fresh start. Alright guys, so we weren't able to finish our building, but again, just for the sake of time, we're going to call that episode 2. Thank you for watching again, and hope to see you at episode 3. If you like what you see, like as always, like and subscribe. If you don't like what you see, still like and subscribe. Appreciate the support. Thanks guys. A little bit of food, a little I should probably write. We'll try to touch up that a little bit on this episode, and I have to restructure. We'll get into this next episode. Thanks, guys. All right. Hey guys, Deputy 1024 back with episode 2 of our Minecraft Let's Play series. In the first episode, we were able to get a frog in our throat and ruin another cake. Hello. And we'll get into this next episode. Thanks a lot, guys. In the building. And we can start mining again and see where we get. So thanks for watching. I forgot to put the Minecraft background after those takes.